Hey guys, Reagan with Texas Defense Articulations. Got a lot of comments, a lot of views on me shooting the Mini G, just some little practice and fun stuff I'd done on during some of my time at the range. So I figured I'd do a little video on it and show you what I've done to it since then. So this did start life as just a parts gun. I had a friend gift me a couple of M1 Garands. Had one that was a really like the full length, whatever. It's a match gun, and it was worth a significant amount of money. Then I had one that was just kind of a parts gun, someone's old competition gun that nothing was matching or anything like that. Still shot, still worked well, and so I decided I wanted to make it into something a little more fun, because why not? You know, I'll shoot it more if it's a lot more fun. So anyway, entered Shuff's Parkerizing. I had somebody turn me on to them. I have no affiliation with them. They don't know who I am or anything like that, other than if they look up the receipt or anything like that. So I did send this off to him. He did chop the barrel down and make function tests it, all that sort of thing, to make sure this gun worked, because there's a lot of like little bitty things that have to be right in the timing on these guns, and the op rod's bent in a specific way, blah blah blah. You can just check that out on his website, I don't care. So some of the old videos, you can see that the stock was all nasty. I did clean it up with purple power. You scrub that down, gets all the grease and everything from the last like 70 years off of it. Wiped it down with about 3 or 4 coats of linseed oil, let it dry. Looks way better. And I did, you know, there's stock numbers on it, don't know what they mean, don't worry about telling me, I don't care, it's irrelevant. But I did, they look pretty cool. Let's be honest, this is about being cool, right? This is about having a little fun. So I did brighten these up. Of course I got my LARP gear on if I'm going to come out here and shoot this, because if you're walking across fields and that sort of thing, you don't really want 16 end blocks inside of your pockets. That sucks. So I did kind of just throw this crap gear together and was like, this will be good for walking out and shooting away, because I can carry a decent amount of ammunition and end blocks in this. So, you know, make fun of it all you want, and then like and subscribe, or don't. I don't care. You do you, bro. So one of the things I did do to it, I put this big obnoxious tank brake on the end of it. It was real cheap, about like 25 bucks. I do understand Smith Enterprises makes one that's, I'm sure, a 900% better. But this thing's about having fun. I want to throw it on there, see if it made a significant difference, and it does. It actually cuts down on the felt recoil. This has a significant amount more felt recoil than the full-length Longboy. So I don't know, it's just, I guess, because the gun weighs a significant amount less, so it does feel like it takes some of the stress out of the action of it slamming back, because that's shorter. All the components in here are shorter, and so it's just a lot of stress on the gun. And I do intend to shoot a decent amount out of this. So and if this cheap one comes apart, I'll just buy a Smith and be done with it, right? But I just kind of want to test it out. So, and it works. It works pretty well. So I did put the hot co mount on the back, because I like to run red dots for a lot of different reasons. I can also pull the hot co mount off, put my old iron sight back on, get all the witness marks together, and it'll be right back on the zero that I had on it. So I did originally have a Trichicon RMR on here. I'm not their biggest fan, but they do work. They're very tough. However, it's a real small window, and so I actually like a significant larger window, and I took it off and put it on something that I was more likely to use, because it's a decently expensive optic. I did go with one of these Holosuns. They are significantly cheaper. I know they're not made in the US, and before you get upset about me putting a Chinese optic on an American-made rifle from a Canadian designer, be advised that there is about a 99% chance that you are not watching this video on an American-made device. So spare me any insolence out of that. Some of the people did ask me why I was having to hit this clip eject in order to get an empty end block to shoot out of this gun in some of the videos. What that was is Shuff made a thumb saver, is what he calls it, that he puts in there. It's a different hot rod catch or something like that, and he times it basically where it won't eject that thing, according to him. And I did ask him about it, because if I'd have read better, I probably would have gotten him to not put that in there, because I didn't want to change my manipulations between one Garand and a next. I just wanted to keep them the same. However, whatever, it's actually pretty cool pretty cool idea if you want to turn this into a brush gun or something like that. You don't lose your end blocks, so you can actually keep track of them easier, and it also arrests the issue of early ejection for you teenagers. You know, premature ejection is kind of nullified after that. So that's one of those things that it saves you from Garand thumb and all that kind of crap too. However, we know that legitimate training actually will save you from Garand thumb and, you know, making your technique correct. So Not a whole lot of other things about this. I did have some people be like, hey, why didn't you just get a SOCOM? I'm like, hey, I had one of those, and they were like 3 MOA guns, and other people are out there getting 1 inch out of them. Fantastic, good for them. Mine wasn't able to do that, like, no matter what I put on it. So that's the one I had turned into the shoe guard rifle. So, and now it's way more accurate after sending it to Smith. So anyway, this was actually about 1.5 inch gun with iron sights. Like, it was actually really a lot more accurate than I anticipated it being. So nothing else crazy about it. I did get the clip eject taken care of to where it functions like a normal Garand, simply by getting the op rod latch or whatever it's called and giving it to my local gunsmith and letting him go through it and time the thing correctly. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this. Remember, this gun's about having fun. I've got like a full length normal one, so don't take it to heart. If you don't like this, then I don't know. If it hurts your feelings, then I guess just take a bath with a toaster. I don't have anything else for you. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this.